Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot. And I was going to say guess where I went today, but I know you already know because you looked at the title of the video. So yes, I went to Five Below today and I wanted to show you my great haul. Ta-da, ta-da, Five Below. Five Below, one of my favorite stores. Although it's getting to be like the Dollar Tree where everything isn't $1, it's more like, yeah, some is a little bit more. But anyway. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 cool things, metaphysical-ish things, for a whopping $15.37, including tax. So let's look at these things. So the first thing I got was this tarot card key ring. And actually, I didn't realize it was a tarot. I didn't realize it was a key ring when I got it, but it's, I see it is now. See the little chain? Okay, so it says 22 major arcana, 56 lesser arcana, the tarot, complete 78 card deck, warning choking hazard for not for children under 3. And this is the back. And this one is manufactured by Kalan, Kalan LP. I'll put it in the description box. And this was a whole $3.50. So let's open it up and see how cool it is. Okay, so it comes in a little plastic box. Okay, so this is handy dandy keychain. You can hook it on something so you always have your tarot deck with you. And let me figure out how to open the box. Oh, there we go. All right, so there it opens like that. See this little side thing, clippy thing, and you just push one side up and push the other side down. And it's like a little tiny Tupperware. How cute is that? Okay, look at these little cards. Oh my gosh, let me grab a ruler so we can measure them. They're so cute. Okay, there's my beautiful pink ruler. Okay, so the cards are... Woo, oh, they're so little. Yeesh. Okay, so they are an inch, well, almost an inch and a half by about 3/4 of an inch. And oh my gosh, look at them. This is the 8 of Pentacles. They have a white border on them. They have the title of the card at the bottom. And I'm not going to complain if this is a pip deck like I usually do because, like, really how tiny they are. But you know what I like about them is, okay, so they're kind of glossy finish, right? And they are kind of nicely made for what they are. I mean, they're, you know, thin cardstock, whatever you would expect. This is what the back looks like. And well, so they don't appear to be in any order. And it's definitely a pip deck, but let's just look at a few. I won't do the whole thing, but okay, so there's, and pardon me if I look because I'm like it's not that easy to read. All right, there's 8 of Pentacles. There's the Hierophant. So it looks like they're just symbols on them. Here is the Empress. Here, I mean, they're kind of interesting. Here's the High Priestess. They're actually kind of pretty. Is that hard to see? Yeah, there you go. The High Priestess. Here is the Magician. So it's kind of simple line artwork, but I mean the colors are pretty. Here's the Fool. Some have different colored borders. So of course they're not going to have really incredibly in-depth art. Here's the Hanged Man. Here is Strength. These are kind of all mixed up, but Strength, and that's a bull. Here is the Hermit. Okay, so they're rather imaginatively illustrated, and this is what the card of the minor arcana look like. Like, for example, that's the 8 of Swords. So you can tell. But, I mean, they're kind of colorful, kind of neat. Here is the 10 of Wands. So again, it's a pip deck, but I mean, you know, what can you really expect? It's like tiny, so. All right, so that is the first thing I got. If you want a further in-depth look at these, please let me know and I'll be happy to do that. I'm going to go ahead and put them back in their cool little Tupperware-ish case. And I mean, you can like swing it around. I don't think it's going to come off if you actually use it for a keychain. You'll always have a deck with you, so you can, you know, help somebody out, give yourself a reading, give somebody a reading. Again, only $3.50 at Five Below. All right, so that's the first thing I got. The second thing, I got this deck of Good Karma cards. Now, this deck of cards was $5, which kind of surprised me because I actually thought it would be less, but 54 acts of kindness that will be returned to you. Karma cards. Okay, so let's look at it. This is published by Kalan again. So apparently they're the people that also made this keychain. All right, so let's look at this. Well. And this had not, this, oh no, I'm going to tear up the box. I can't get the flip top. Ah, shoot, I did it. Let me see if I can open the bottom. I hate it when I do that. That makes, okay, no, the bottom is sealed. The top is not, but I'm really jacking it up. Okay, here we go. That makes me sad. So yeah, be careful when you open the box because you'll do what I do. But there's one good thing is the cards are in a plastic wrapping, so that's kind of good. And they're wrapped with one of those pull tabs, it looks like, if I can find the end of it. Like, do you remember, like, cigarettes? Oh, I told on myself years ago, cigarettes, and I don't know if they still are because I haven't smoked for 20 years, but these, looks like it has one of those pull tab things. However, I can't find the end of it, so I am going to try to open it the regular way. No, plastic is not my friend. Let's see. Okay, all right. Here we go. Boring, boring, Joan, boring. Okay, here we go. All right, so put that trash there for now. Okay, so let's check them out. They're the size of a regular playing card. They are satin finish, and they look like that on the back, which is cool. And they say really cool things like, go the entire day without complaining about anything. Life is a gift. Treasure every part of it. Whoa, I so need to do this. Okay, I'm going to see if I can do that. Pay for the person behind you at the drive-thru. Hopefully you have enough money to do that day. Clean up some part of your house without being asked. Well, since I live alone, that should be pretty easy. When in line at a store, let the person behind you go in front of you. That's always, I love it when people do that. Collect non-perishable foods from your friends or coworkers and donate to a local charity. Give your loved ones a big hug. Send a thank you card to your local police department thanking them for protecting you and your family. The next time you're in a restaurant, put a sticky note on the bathroom mirror that says, "You are beautiful." Yeah, and stop putting people's phone numbers on the wall. Reach out on social media to an old teacher from the past. Tell them just how much their positive influence meant to you. As a teacher, I can tell you that would be quite meaningful to me. In fact, a boy did that at the end of the school year. He was graduating high school. He sent me a note. I taught him in elementary school. So, yeah, that's very good. Teachers love that. Donate blood at a local blood drive or a hospital. You could save a life. Grab a trash bag and walk around your neighborhood picking up litter. Learn CPR, you could save someone's life. Compliment a stranger. Tell someone you don't know how much you like their jacket or purse. Fill an expired parking meter. A little change goes a long way to making someone's day. Call a family member and tell them how much you love and appreciate them. Register yourself to be an organ donor. Volunteer to read or play games with elderly people at a nursing home. You know, my mom was in a nursing home for a while. They would love that. People really love that. Join a literacy program and help children and adults learn to read. Volunteer at a soup kitchen or a homeless shelter. Get a haircut and donate your hair to Locks of Love. Write a thank you note to someone who won't expect it. Send flowers to a random patient at a hospital. Be a designated driver for a group of friends. Okay, so it all goes on like that. There's 54 of them, and I actually really, really like these. Text someone to say you're thinking of them. Make sure you smile all day. Send a care package to a soldier deployed overseas. Write a positive message on a rock and leave it somewhere. Hide a lottery scratch-off ticket for someone to find. Buy coffee or cold drinks for people working outside. Tell someone they look beautiful today. All right, so there are 54 of them. I did not read them all, but that is cool. I like this deck a lot. And I'm sad that I ripped the box, but that's me, desperate to get into things. Okay, so anyway, this was only $5, and that's pretty cool. All right, very nice. Okay, third thing on the list, Namaste symbol, a river rock. Okay, so this is $3.50. And do you know what? I was reading about hagstones. I think that's part of the reason I actually got this. But, okay, I'll tell you that in a minute. Okay, stone keychain. This is Namaste, the Om symbol. And it's actually a real stone. And it says, the divine Namaste, of course, means the divine within me bows to the divine within you. Bow your head, close your eyes, and bring your hands together in front of your heart chakra. Namaste is an expression of appreciation and respect towards another person, entity, or deity. It can be a hello as well as a goodbye. Kind of like aloha or shalom, but maybe a little more spiritual or not. I don't know. Okay, so anyway, a hagstone is a stone with a hole through it. And when you look through a hagstone, you're supposed to be able to see like the world of fairy or magical things. So I don't know if that counts if someone has drilled a hole in the stone, but you know, maybe that's something I'll play around with and see what happens, or maybe not. But anyway, it's something to think about. That's a stone keychain for $3.50. Now the next thing and the final thing I got is a book. It's called Mercury in Retrograde. And other ways the stars can teach you to live your truth and find your power and hear the call of the universe. Wow, that's a long title. It's by Rachel Stuart-Haas, and it is published by SimonElement.com. Let me see what year this baby is. Let me see. By Simon Element, which is an imprint of Simon & Schuster. And this is a 2021 book. Okay, and it's got one of those like really matte cover finishes. And this book was $2.50. Okay, you know, you can't go wrong for that. There's got to be some, at least $2.50 worth of information in this book. And it's regular $14.99 in the U.S., or the publisher price, $14.99 in the U.S. and $19.99 in Canada. All right, so this is what it says. The heavens are always shifting, but what does that mean for us? Whether we realize it or not, the sun, moon, stars, and other celestial bodies are constantly impacting our lives. They affect our decision-making, relationships, and communication. They signal change and grant us moments of self-reflection, and if we let them, they challenge us to grow into the best version of ourselves. In Mercury in Retrograde, practicing astrologer Rachel Stuart-Haas takes us on an energizing exploration of the astrological phenomena that guide our lives, unpacking eclipses, retrogrades, the major and minor aspects, asteroids, and moon wisdom. Stuart-Haas teaches readers how to go beyond their sun sign and natal chart and think like an astrologer to align their energies with the universe, time major life decisions and auspicious moments, improve their relationships, mental health and well-being, and create meaningful rituals for self-care and more. All right, now the reason this struck me today is because in about 5 days, I think August 5th, officially starts a Mercury retrograde that goes almost to August 5th through 28th maybe, but I know that the shadow has already started and it goes past the end of the actual, meaning you're still getting effects of it before and after for a few days. So anyways, we're heading to one right now, so I thought this would be an interesting thing to read. So let's see what we got here. So we have table of contents, covering the basics, understanding transits, the planets in the houses, eclipses, aka cosmic change agents, retrograde real talk, understanding the aspects, the asteroids and Chiron, harnessing your moon wisdom, tips and tricks to take your practice further, and look to the stars, and then of course acknowledgements. So, wow. Okay, so here's a blank chart. And I know there are places on the internet where you can get a free birth chart. So this is for you to fill in the sun in. If you're me, the sun is in Aries, the rising sign is Virgo, and the moon is in Aquarius when I was born. Which should tell you a lot about me. And, you know, and I honestly feel, I'll tell you what, I honestly relate more to Aquarius and Virgo than I do to Aries energy. I really do. Even though I'm an Aries sun sign, I feel like a Virgo half the time and an Aquarius the other half of the time. All right, so introduction. Want to know a dirty little secret? Astrology works. The only issue is that nobody knows how. Perhaps one day very soon, scientists will discover what astrologers have suspected for thousands of years, that the planets have a strong correlation with our daily activities. And you know what? Okay, astrology has been around for thousands of years. And generally, if there's no substance to something, it doesn't hang around for thousands of years. And it's not used for thousands of years. So I completely believe there's a lot of wisdom that can be learned from astrology. Okay, so again, and this is it's not a super, like this is kind of just maybe, it seems kind of like newsprint paper, but shoot, for $3.50, who cares? Or no, I lied, $2.50. $2.50. All right, so this looks super interesting, and you might like it too. All right, so that is my Five Below haul, again, for $15.37. I got a Mercury Retrograde book for $2.50. I got the Namaste River Rock keychain for $3.50. I got the Good Karma cards for $5. Now, I actually really like all of these things, but those Karma cards are pretty cool. And I got this really neat tarot card key ring with a whole deck of tarot cards for $3.50. All right, friends. So that is my Five Below haul as of July 31st, 2024. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so already. It's completely free for you. It helps me out a whole lot. I am now at 905 subscribers. I need 95 more. So if you like this channel, please tell your friends about it. Again, it's completely free to subscribe, and I would appreciate it so much. I want to thank you for being with me today. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.